In just a few hours, the U.S. Military Academy will take on the U.S. Naval Academy in the 18th Army Navy game.
Woohoo! Who you got?
I got Navy. They're going to win. It's for sure. It's a certain thing.
All right, but for one Navy coach, it's more than just a game.
That's right. Fox and Friends first co-host Jillian Mealy is live from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Jillian, the president just talked about patriotism in our country. I know we'll see a lot of that today.
Oh, we will see so much of that today, and let's soak it in, right? We have to do that. Look, guys, Army is looking to make it 2 in a row this year, and I promise you, Pete, a little later in the show, we are going to take you to West Point. But for now, we want to take you back to Annapolis, where one fight has a whole nother battle on his hands, and it's been chronicled in Showtime's weekly series called A Season with Navy Football. Now, after all, this is America's game, and we want to introduce America to the Jaspers.
To be a 14-year-old kid, full of life, running around, playing b-ball with his buddies every single day, getting ready for football season, then all that just basically ended.
Naval Academy offensive coordinator Ivan Jasper's 14-year-old son went from throwing footballs to fighting for his life.
Right now, we don't think he's going to go to the Army-Navy game. He might be in the hospital again.
Now, Jaron Jasper is relying on a battery-powered device to keep him alive after suffering complications during a routine surgery to fix an abnormally fast heartbeat.
He was going in for a routine physical for football. He's going to be a freshman this year. And the doctor noticed that his heartbeat was a little fast. So he had to get the procedure. It's called a catheter ablation. And the procedure was going great. Then towards the end, something bad happened. Well, they're saying he basically flatlined. They had to bring him back, and thank goodness they did. He went about an hour without blood, through his heart. So his heart was basically damaged, so they couldn't recover.
So right now, your family's waiting for a heart. You're waiting to get that call.
So right now, we're just waiting for a miracle.
If a matching donor heart becomes available, the family has just 2 hours to get to the hospital in Washington, D.C. But first, Jaron needs to be strong enough for surgery.
He's getting stronger now. He's home. He's back to his old self. He's got to get more weight back on. He's like maybe 115 now. He went in at about 125. He got down to like 96.
How much strength does your 14-year-old son give you?
A lot of strength. Because again, I can talk about what I go through every day, dealing with these guys, trying to get a game plan in, trying to call a game, trying to figure out a way to move the football. But what he's going through, nothing can even compare to it. I know it must be hard for him, but again, he doesn't show it. He's being strong and fighting through it. So when I see that, again, whatever I did with the day, during the day, doesn't compare.
Navy obviously wants to come away with the win, but at the end of the day, it is just football, and that's exactly what Coach Jasper is teaching the players.
It showed us how to be strong, like how strong a family really can be when they're together.
It was inspiring because, he came and showed up every day just to battle through adversity and come out on the other end strong.
What does your football family here mean to you? What have they done for you?
It's been huge. Again, I still can't believe when I sit and I think about it. My son is a heart transplant. It's like, I still can't wrap my mind around it. So, but these guys, the players, the coaches have all been positive.
We're football coaches, but we're people, And so it's put things in perspective. I've been amazed by their strength, especially Jaron. As bad as we want to win the game, nothing overcomes a life, or is more important than, Jaron's life. And so if that call comes, Ivan's out, and we just kind of press forward.
And while Coach Jasper is focused on their biggest game,
we have to just play well.
The prize he really has his eye on is his son's health. What's your ultimate wish?
For that miracle. For that miracle, and for me to take my son out and shoot some hoops again.
An incredibly strong family, a remarkable young boy. The team had to make contingency plans in case Coach Jasper had to leave, because if he got that call, he just said, I got to go. He's got 2 hours to get there. So they do have plans in place. Our latest update from last night is that he will be here and that Jaron will be watching the game from home. But guys, what's incredible is this whole thing started from a routine physical at the doctor's office back in June. It was this summer. So just the fact that it's been a couple months and their lives have changed this drastically, it's incredible to see how football has actually helped Coach get through this.
Absolutely, Julie. And one thing that really struck me in that so moving story is we think about a football as a team, but really I saw a family there, Jillian, a football family coming together, both sides.
Yes.
Julie, let me ask you.
Your family at home, you've got your football family there.
Yeah.
Julie, let me ask you, as you've been talking to these teams, and I know you promised you're going to talk to Army, I don't know why, but maybe just repeat. But you talked to Army, as you talk to all the players, and as we saw in that package, it seems like this is so much bigger than just one game. Is that a sentiment you're feeling from everybody?
Absolutely. You know, the game obviously means a lot to the country, to the players. The players say we're playing this game for the country. But when you look at the end of the day, it is just football, right? And you've got this 14-year-old boy who's waiting on a heart. It's just, it really puts things into perspective for a lot of people, I think.
Jillian Mealy, thanks for the report there for sure. It's more than just football. It's family, and it's the flag, and it's what they share together as brothers in arms, too. They'll all leave and go serve this country. So, Jillian, appreciate it. We'll get back to you for sure.
Amen.